I want to talk about the Journey Together Enhanced Booster Box and how this is going to be a very interesting product to see how it turns out in the future, how it performs, because there's a lot of things that can happen in the future that will either make this booster box super sought after or it might just turn out to be like any other booster box. So what's special about the enhanced booster box? I think everybody knows by now. It has this box topper, this promo card that's inside of the booster box. I believe it's on the top here where the packs are. I checked one of the booster boxes. I believe it's just laying on the top. So be careful. Don't just smash like the top here because there's, I believe, a card on the top of the packs. So this is special because this is the first modern booster box to have this box topper feature. Back then in Pokemon, they did have a box topper in some of these sets. The booster boxes, Legendary Collection, I believe, had oversized box toppers, and I think it was also there's different variants. This, however, it's not oversized. It's just regular, and there is just one variant. It's just the Ends Reshiram with the Journey Together stamp promo. So it doesn't have, I guess, that nature of mystery, which I think would have been cool to add to this set to be like, sort of like back then where there was like variation, but there's not. It's just one promo card. So, yeah, just know that it's just one card. It's not like back then where it was sort of cool to have that sort of gambling mystery of getting, the more sought after box topper and, all those sorts of things. It makes it a little more fun, but here you know what you're getting. But yeah, that's basically what the enhanced booster box is. It just has that box topper. But, the reason why I want to make this video is how this modern booster box, since it does have this old feature, or they're bringing it back, how in the future with reprints, it's going to be interesting to see what Pokemon does. Now, I've been seeing this topic being talked about online, and I wanted to bring it up in this video to see what your opinions are about this enhanced booster box and where you see this going, what you think Pokemon is going to do. So in the United States, in America, I don't know if that includes like Canada or stuff, but I know in the United States at least, the enhanced booster box is like the normal booster box, at least for this first print, the release of Journey Together. Pretty much all these booster boxes you're getting are all just enhanced. Like, it's not special. In Europe, I believe it is special. It is like a specialty product. Over there in Europe, they mainly have the normal ones, which don't have the promo card. So over there, it is special, but in the United States, it's really not. And that the I guess way to know that you have an enhanced booster box is to see this little red thing on the top right here. It says includes one bonus illustration rare style promo card. This means it's enhanced. If it's not, it doesn't have this. Also on the case, if you want to know if you have it, it says with topper. So those are ways to know if you have an enhanced booster box. But going back to the whole reprint thing and stuff I want to talk about, like I said, in the United States, this first print, they're all enhanced. The only ones that aren't, I'm pretty sure, are in those pre-release kits that stores get. I believe the booster box inside of that pre-release kit is just a normal one. So at least in the US, those are really scarce compared to the enhanced ones. Obviously, it's the opposite in Europe. Now, I bring up reprints because this is obviously going to get reprinted in the future. I mean, they're reprinting Surging Sparks booster boxes. I guess we all know that, with the reprints, with the other stuff. This is going to get reprinted, right? It's going to happen. And it's going to be interesting to see if, when they reprint the booster box, do they reprint the enhanced ones? Or do they just print normal ones? That's the big factor that is going to either make this enhanced booster box really valuable in the future, or it's just going to be kind of normal. Because if they do reprints of, Journey Together booster boxes, and they're all enhanced, and future reprints, whatever they may do as well, they're all enhanced, I still think in the future, this product still will be sought after because there's like no modern boxes that has this box topper feature. But if they don't like reprint this with, the promo card, it being enhanced, this enhanced booster box, I think, will do extreme numbers, which makes this such an interesting product. Because if there is that, you know, world where this is like a first print thing, and when they reprint it, it's a normal booster box. These, I believe, the promo, like, even though in this first print, there's a ton of cards out there. I mean, it's all just one promo. A lot of people have it. But later down the road, you go years down, this being a first print box, it's gonna be pretty expensive. And already as it is, like, people have this theory that first print booster boxes have better pull rates. I don't know if that's still a thing as of now, but if that is a thing, with pull rates being better on first print or first wave products, and that with there being a box topper, that could even bring more of a premium, knowing that this booster box has to be first print if it has the enhanced quality, because if future prints come in the future and they're not enhanced, that's a reprint box. So that's where there's this whole thing of mystery with this product, where in the future this could turn out to be an extremely good product to have, or if they just reprint all enhanced booster boxes in the future, it's not going to be as special. But like it said, still, I think it's going to be, since it is pretty much the only modern box we have with box toppers, I think later on it's still going to be a pretty good product to have, because there's just no other modern box like it. But if they don't reprint it with the enhanced feature, it's going to be, I think, exponentially more expensive. So, with this sort of mystery in the air, if you have enhanced booster boxes, I wouldn't be super quick to sell a lot of them, in my opinion. Obviously, prices right now are super high. If you paid MSRP below, and these boxes go to 300 or something, obviously I would understand selling some. Like, that makes sense. But I wouldn't sell all of them, just because there's that air of mystery that maybe the future reprints are not enhanced. And if that's the case, guys, you're not going to want to sell these. So for me, with the amount I have, I may sell some. I may sell maybe my, the boxes I have loose and just keep the other cases. But if I'm more just hedging, or just, I guess, placing my bets, because I feel like the upside would be so crazy with these if they don't get reprinted with the enhanced feature, that I don't really want to let them go. Because I feel like if we find out that the future reprints or whatever that are going to come in the future for this product are not enhanced, this will be crazy. And for me, I think about the gains with that versus now, and it makes me just not want to sell these at all, to be honest, because I think about that possibility, and I'm like, if that is the case, I don't know where these will go. Even though this is called still sort of a mid set or whatever, I think if that sort of scarcity comes into play, that there is none of these getting reprinted in the future, it's going to get wild. Now, I want to show you guys how much promos are selling for right now as it is. It's pretty ridiculous. You can see here, this is a promo. It's just stamped. It's Ends Reshiram. They are selling right now for like $50. I think this is ridiculous. Obviously, the set technically still isn't out yet. So that's probably why it's so expensive, because once people get their pre-orders on release day, it's gonna go down a lot. Because like I said, in the United States, they're all enhanced booster boxes. So there's gonna be a ton of these circulating. So don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying this is like a crazy thing right now, because there's a bunch out there. But in the future, like years down the road, having this box topper in mint condition and all these sorts of things in the plastic, I think there could be long term some numbers that this could do, even though it is mass printed, because all booster boxes have these. So there's just a lot of stuff to this enhanced booster box, where there's a lot of things that can make it super valuable in the future. But like I said, if they do reprint it with the enhanced feature, it won't mean as much. Now, I did want to also show this being sort of a special feature with the enhanced product, because Destined Rivals, even though it does have Team Rocket cards with the Pokemon, it doesn't have this enhanced feature, which I don't know why I guess they just decided to do it with Journey Together. Like, I'm surprised they didn't do it with like a Team Rockets or Team Rocket like card or something like that. I think that would have been cool, and that would have made this box, I think, even go crazier than it's already going. Like, I think, right now they're selling for $400 or $500. I don't know why that is. If you guys maybe have a theory of why they're just doing it with this set, you guys can let me know. Because don't you think if they made a Team Rocket card like box topper, like that would go crazy? I don't know why it's just Journey Together. And if Journey Together is also like the only Scarlet and Violet set where they're gonna do this whole box topper thing, I think even if they do reprint it in the future, like with the enhanced feature, I still think it's gonna be special just for that reasoning. Because when this does inevitably go out of print, the box topper feature is gonna be cool in a modern box, because the box topper thing is like a vintage thing. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. I've been seeing, different, I guess, sort of theories and ideas of, where this could go depending on reprints. If they do actually reprint the enhanced one or the non-enhanced one, it will be interesting to see. Nonetheless, I still think having enhanced booster boxes, because this is like the only modern box, is good to have in the long run. So I definitely wouldn't want to just sell all of them if you guys have Journey Together enhanced boxes. I know there's also been the contrary or the opposite theory that the non-enhanced boxes, at least in the United States, are going to be more expensive than the enhanced ones, because all of the boxes, at least in the first wave, are enhanced basically. So there's also that other theory. So in the future, if we do get reprints of the enhanced booster box, maybe those non-enhanced ones in the US market, maybe those will be more expensive just because it's like a collector thing. That's also possible. So just this whole product and this whole feature of box toppers is really interesting, because there's a lot of stuff that can happen here. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what you think below of this whole theory with box toppers getting reprinted. Do you think in the future they are going to reprint it? Do you think they're not? I think it's possible. I guess the argument could be made that they're not going to reprint the enhanced ones in the future because they have to print a promo card. They have to put it inside of the top of the box. It's more, obviously more work to do it. They have to print another card with plastic. There's a lot of arguments you can make, but also Pokemon could just want there to be more enhanced boxes out there with the promos. Who knows, right? So, just my thoughts about this whole thing. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.